Hi everyone, welcome to a brand new video which I really wanted to do because lately I've been on a, how should I put it, on a shopping spree maybe, and I've gotten a lot of beautiful fragrances from ROJA, and I just wanted to do a video where I will show all of this to you guys because I'm sure a lot of you are really interested about it. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and let's delve into it because these are a lot of fragrances and there are still some in my cupboard, but I don't want to do a 30-minute video. So the first one I want to start with is this one. It's ROJA's Mischief Eau de Parfum. Um, I really love having this in my collection. I saw it in a group. And this was shipped to me from America from a really nice guy, and this one is not only so the scent itself, Mischief, is discontinued where on the bottle you can see Mischief. It's part of the Heritage Collection now, but I believe the Heritage Collection is really limited numbers of fragrances, and this long bottle is also not in production anymore, so all they do is these bottles. I'm sure you're aware of it. So this long bottle and the paper, oh, the sun is shining so hard, and the paper label is not that common to see anymore. So yeah, let me just quickly do a curtain here because this one, okay, this is better. So this one I will cherish because this one is really rare right now, so I'm sure you won't be able to get this in a few years from now because all of it will be gone. And the scent itself is a really beautiful, I would say a feminine scent because it's full of white flowers, and there's hints of lavender and hints of beautiful subtle spices, but I think this is on the definitely on the feminine side. It's beautiful and it's eau de parfum, but the longevity is really lovely. So you spray this on your skin and it's there, and I'm sure the Heritage Collection one is also like this. So if you are interested in Mischief, you can get it. It's part of the Heritage Collection now. Also, something which is discontinued is this one. This is Un Amore Eterno. This is part of the love trilogy which ROJA did. It's Ti Amo, Un Amore Eterno, and Amore Mio. And this is really exciting because florals are mixed with a lovely dose of gourmand elements. This one features coffee, and when you spray this out, when I smell it here, I don't necessarily get the coffee, but when you spray it out, it's beautiful coffee mixed with beautiful florals and ginger. So in the top you get citrus and ginger and that burst of coffee, and then that eventually dries down to this beautiful powdery, more irisy scent. And it's like a beautiful lipstick, a very luscious, gorgeous, sensual lipstick. So it's really powdery, so if you are not into powdery fragrances, I'm not sure if this is for you, but I find it absolutely wonderful. It's different from Lipstick Rose because this one has that burst of coffee, and just look at the juice color, it's beautiful. It's so good, it's so good. And this one is not in production anymore either, so I will have to cherish this too. I've put a dent in it quite a lot. I'm a horrible oversprayer. Okay, the others, um, let's continue with the discontinued ones. This one is Sweetie Aoud, which maybe I saw that they may have a little stock left on the website, but oh god, oh god, I've posted a lot about it, so if you've read it, beautiful oud is mixed with also gourmand elements. This one has a lot of strawberries, a lot of blackcurrant, a lot of um, peachy notes. I'm not sure if it has peach in it, but it's really, really syrupy. It's really, really gorgeous. Mm, and eventually, when you first spray it out, the fruitiness opens, the luscious fruitiness opens, but then it dries down to this beautiful oudi, just just jammy oud. Uh, It really, really is absolutely fantastic. I haven't come across anything like this. So good. So very good. The fourth one is this one. This is one of the newest ones I've acquired. This is Sweetie Aoud. Oh, this is something I've never thought I would smell like. It really is so very unique. I mean, oud is combined with pastries, with macarons, with a candy accord. Um, Not candy that's candy oud, but this one is just so. Actually, my sister smelled it and she said that it smells like there's a there's a beverage called in Hungary palinka, which is used with alcohol, a lot of alcohol, and different kind of fruits in it, and then it just sits for a long time, months and months, and then people, get drunk on it because it's so very alcoholic, and it reminded her of this one, which I can see, but it's still warm bakery and warm patisserie. You walk into a French patisserie with full of macarons and full of gorgeous pastries. This is how this one smells like. It's really fantastic. And now the weather is still warmish, but I can imagine wearing this when it really goes into the winter. And oh, this will be heaven. This will be heaven. It's gorgeous. The fourth one, I'm sure you know I love this one. I really adore this one. This one is Ahlam, which was created for a really iconic Arabic singer, Ahlam, with a collaboration with ROJA. It's really gorgeous. I love an oudi undertone when it's not that prominent, when it's not that in your face. So this one is really heaven, and and it features a powdery accord and rice powder and some really beautiful florals, white florals. So when these ones come together, at first it's very citrusy, it's very fresh, but the powdery note is there, and then it eventually dries down to this drier, oudi fragrance. It's sweet, it's really sweet, but at the same time it's really fresh, and mm, I can I can imagine basically everyone wear this. It's even though this was created for a really feminine, beautiful woman, in a collaboration with her, I can imagine a lot of people, a lot of guys also wearing this because I actually don't think this is very feminine just because of the powdery accord, but that eventually dries down to really gorgeous, gorgeous, dry, woody fragrance with traces of powder. So that one is really, it's really gorgeous. And I saved the best for last, which is two of the Haute Luxe collection. This one is A Goodnight Kiss, and this one is Chypre Extraordinaire. I've had this for some time now. Oh God, this curtain has to be. Okay. I had this for some time now, Goodnight Kiss. Um, I'm sure a lot of you know the story behind it. This was basically created in the memory of Roja's mother. She always, went in to his bedroom and kissed him goodnight, and a lot of beautiful dreams and a lot of beautiful memories inspired this fragrance, and maybe this story as well has this resonance to me, but when I smell this perfume, I get instantly into this feeling, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's so funny how fragrances can have this effect on us, that when you smell something and it just it just puts you into this state of mind, and I feel such calmness, and feel such, I don't know, peace within myself when I wear this, and when I smell this on myself, like everything's going to be okay, and like everything is just fine, and this is life, and that's how it is. Powdery, of course, orris butter, florals, rice powder, um, aldehydes. These contain a lot of this fragrance, and just just distinctly remember going into the store and smelling this one and Chypre Extraordinaire, and I immediately fell in love with these fragrances. It's really one of the most beautiful fragrances I've ever put my nose on. It's tender, it's lovely, it's gorgeous, it's sensual, but it's so potent. You put this on and it's there for hours, hours and hours. So the perfume concentration is just uh, beyond the world, or how, I don't know, how should I say it? It's really, really, really high concentration because it's there for such a long time, guys. Oh wow, this one is really just heaven. And the last one is my newest addition to my collection, which is Chypre Extraordinaire. I mean, just the bottle itself, it's just, oh, lovely. I absolutely adore it. And the scent itself is basically my favorite fragrance of all time. I've never smelled anything I like better than this. And you know the story because I posted about it, that I went into, to Burlington Arcade, to ROJA Parfums, and I remember smelling these, and I just thought to myself, I will never have this. I mean, I'm here in Hungary, doing my little job, getting my little wage and everything, and I mean, how could I have this one? And and life turns out, and things happen, and now I got it, and now I have it. Um, this fragrance, for this reason also, means a lot to me because it kind of reminds me that life will throw some things at you, but eventually you can overcome them, and eventually everything will fall into place, and what will be yours, and what is not yours, it never was supposed to be yours. And and I have this sentimental feeling about this one too, which I really love. So when I just get this off and I spray it, I will always remember that feeling, and I will always have that positive outcomey feeling. The scent itself is something I adore in a fragrance. Everything. I love a good Chypre. I love a good Chypre fragrance. I love mossy notes. I love the oak moss in fragrances. I love that dry feeling it gets. But at the same time, I love a sweet scent. And this one is beautiful with peach, with plum, with florals, with ylang. So, I mean, if you imagine peach and ylang and plum, you get this sweetness, overwhelming gourmand sweetness. But it's not, it doesn't have this gourmand vibe, this one. So it's not like, anything you would bite into, So it's so perfectly well blended. So the base has a lot of vanilla, amber, and oak mossy notes, and woody notes. But then that base is enhanced with a lot of fruity notes and a lot of floral notes. In the top, I'm sure it has a lot of citrus, but when you spray this out eventually, I immediately get this booziness, and I think it's because of that beautiful woody facet merging with the beautiful floral and fruity notes. Oh wow, I adore this one. It's absolutely heaven. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little. I didn't want to like talk. I could talk about these scents, each scent for 30 minutes, for example. I think, but I didn't want to bore you guys, and I wanted to show you a lot of interesting things I have from the Roja collection. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, have an amazing week, had an amazing week, and I'll see you guys soon. I see you guys very soon. Bye bye.